and welcome to this week's Mortgage Minute with Mitch. So the big headline this week was the Federal Reserve met, and they did raise the federal funds rate another 75 basis points. So that was expected, nothing major there. The markets actually responded favorably when that news first came out. However, shortly after, the head of the Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell, came out in a press conference and basically said that there's still a ton of work to do, we're not out of the woods yet, and he'd still rather risk overdoing it than not doing enough. So that was not what the markets wanted to hear. And because of that, we pretty much erased all the gains that we had in the prior week. So it seems like he is bent on playing chicken with the recession. That's just my opinion, but that seems to be where we're heading. So some of the other big news to come out, the initial jobless claims are holding steady. So no major movement there, but the continuing jobless claims, which are people that are continuing to file unemployment for weeks and weeks after losing their job, that number's steadily rising. So that's a huge indicator that things are slowing down and companies just aren't hiring as much. Now, the Bureau of Labor Statistics came out and showed job growth of 261,000 jobs. Now, the target or the expectation was only 200,000. So surface level, that looks really good. However, when you dig a little bit deeper, that number is not as great as it might seem. 261,000 is actually the lowest that number has been in the last 6 months. Also, the household survey showed that we actually lost about 328,000 jobs. So the net effect wasn't great. All the unemployment numbers are actually up for the month. Not only that, Amazon has said they're probably going to institute a hiring freeze this winter. And some of the biggest companies out there are saying that they expect their headcount to be lower at the end of the year than it was at the beginning of the year. So these are all signs that the job market is starting to slow, that these interest rate hikes are starting to catch up with companies. But again, just not enough for Jerome Powell. He wants to keep potentially raising interest rates. So is it still a good time to buy a home? I mean, absolutely, because if rates do continue to go up, you'll definitely be glad you got in when you did. And if we do see an improvement and maybe in a year or two rates come down a little bit, you can always refinance. As they say, marry the home, date the interest rate. So this weekend looks pretty amazing, though. We've got 70-degree highs in the 70s both days, Saturday and Sunday. A little windy, maybe some rain, but I'll take 70s in November all day. We had the Browns make a statement win on Monday Night Football against the Bengals. I don't think anyone saw that one coming, so good to see. Hopefully they turned a corner. I'm not going to get too excited just yet, though. Now, the Cavaliers actually have the second best record in the entire NBA right now at 6-1. So after losing their opener, they've won 6 straight. These guys, I've been saying it for a long time, they are fun to watch. And with Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland's back now, some good basketball to be seen. The Buckeyes take on Northwestern. They're 38-point favorites, I believe, so maybe an exciting game. But the World Series is going to wrap up this weekend. Saturday, they take the series back to Houston, who is up 3-2 against the Phillies, and if they don't win on Saturday, Game 7 will be on Sunday. So if you have any mortgage questions, please do reach out. We'd love to help you. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.